going on, guys? Back another. We're gonna delete this clip. What's going on, guys? Back again with another video for you guys. Today I'm literally sitting outside in the parking lot of my apartment complex, filming this for you guys. So this car is actually not mine; it's my roommate's. So she has a 2015 FRS, halo colored, so it's super pearly and cool. She just recently graduated college, I almost said high school, college from UC Irvine. So I thought it'd be nice if I got her like a nice gift, especially a car gift, because she loves her car, but she doesn't really buy a lot of like parts for her car yet. So I thought fog lights would be a really good choice. So you guys probably already saw it in the intro, but I got her some Windjet ones. It's totally backwards in the camera. Windjet ones, but yeah, they're really nice. I mean, they're like 60 bucks on Amazon, eBay, or whatever, but yeah, so just go through some things. It's gonna be a super informal video of how to install fog lights. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment, in this comment section down below, and I'll help you guys out as best I can. But yeah, a few things in the box. It's not that much. It's just a little plastic, bezel cover piece thing. The actual fog light housing lens thing. I decided to go with the yellow lenses for her, JDM there. And then the bag with a whole bunch of like fuses, her relay, her switch, and all the little wires and stuff. But let's get to it. I am by no means a professional at this.
Wait.
What?
Whoa.
Oh, lighting. Lighting helps. Yeah, she's sitting right there. You guys can't see her, but she's holding her phone like this. But yeah, so I by no means am I a professional. I'm just doing this, to help out my friend, to make her car a little bit more personal. So first thing you do anytime you work with any electronical stuff on cars, you just want to disconnect the battery. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Okay, so the battery on the FRS is on this side. You just want to disconnect whichever end, so I just disconnect this end. So to remove this bolt, it's a 10mm. So it's super easy. Just remove it so you don't kill yourself. There we go.
Nice.
That took a while, but okay. After we disconnect the battery, we gotta take out the little cover piece here. I don't really have the best way to do it. I just used my fingers. It hurt really bad. It like pinched the crap out of my fingers, but I got it to kind of come out. It might sound like you're breaking your car, but you're not. Trust me, it comes out. You just gotta keep yanking, and then they're like little clips. Like it kind of clips in like that, and it comes out like that. So trust me, it sounds like you're breaking your car, but you're not. Just give a little love, some elbow grease, and it'll come out. See, but it's out. So after we removed the bezel, I just realized that maybe we should probably get the wiring going first. Makes more sense. So I just grabbed the box. Oh yeah, I'm like super white, pale white now. And then just get, I guess, all the wiring stuff here. Is it Justin? Hey, it's Justin. It's my other roommate. Justin, son. So in the Windjet box, there's like a huge bag full of like all the wires, fuses and stuff. Let's pull out the big one, the one that looks all jumbled up and stuff. That's gonna be their main connections for everything. So basically this is just your relay fuse. Super hard to tell if it focuses. Will you focus on this? No? Okay, that's cool. But you can get the gist of how it looks like. And then these little plugs here. I don't know, it's not really focusing. I suck at the camera. This plugs into your light bulbs. So you're basically gonna want to just lay it out. Find a spot to screw your relay down in your engine bay, because that's where you're gonna get your power from. It's gonna be directly from the battery. And then we're gonna run the lines from left, or this is the right side of the car, to the left side. And then we're gonna actually have to run the switch wires through the firewall, and then we're gonna hook up the switch in the car. So I'll kind of walk you guys through how to do do that. But fucking big ass. Okay. Excuse my language.
What was that, cockroach?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, shit.
This looks so ghetto. Like they're all holding their phones like this. Thanks, guys.
Y'all need to bring my car around so I could flash my headlights?
It's okay, man. So the relay we're gonna put towards the battery side just because it makes sense. This is your power wire here. And then the shorter end here is gonna just go down to your right side. And then the longer side, it's gonna be your left side of your fog lights. Ground's gonna be on that side as well. And then the other wire that's gonna connect to the switch is gonna go to the firewall. We're gonna show you that later. But that's it. This part you can kind of just do it however you want to do it. There's no specific way to do it besides hooking the power wire to the positive side. That's kind of self-explanatory. I just checked my car really fast for reference because I did this on my car before, and I didn't really screw this that anything. I just zip tied it randomly to one of these little wires here, which is really bad practice. But so we're gonna feed the shorter end I just feed it down here to the fog light housing. Down here. Wire's gonna go here. I'd recommend probably just unscrewing one of these bolts and just putting it on top. So I'm assuming that's probably going to be a 10mm like last time. So I'm right. I'm right. So, it doesn't really matter what side you do it on. Just take out one of the bolts. I'm just going for this one on the right because it looks nicer. Fit the O-ring around and just screw it back down and you're done for the power for now. I want to feed this side now to the left side of the car. This part I didn't feel like taking off the bumper, which normally a lot of people would do. They would take the bumper out so you can see where the wire is at and stuff. I did it the super ghetto way where I just removed the air box, stuck the wire under it and hope for the best. So far it works. Nothing has melted. So I'm just going to do it the ghetto way. That's the only way I know how to do it. So a lot of these loose wires, we're just going to basically zip tie it down away from the radiator pipes and stuff. So everything should be fine. I've been running my fog lights exactly the same way that I'm going to install these on her car for a good, like, say 6 months, 7 months. So everything is okay. I just made sure to zip tie everything away as safe as possible. But I just want to feed this under the air box right in the front. So I'm just going to have to reach for it. I found that this was like the most effective way instead of running it straight through your bumper, which a lot of people normally would do. Yeah, that's pretty much all you have to do, and then you just reinstall your air box basically. So the wire is just going to be under it, but everything should be fine. Now we would just feed the other line down to the left side of the fog light housing. I haven't removed the plastic bezel cover thing for it yet, but I'm going to do that really fast, and then we're going to show you guys how to feed the wire through the firewall so you can actually set up your switch and stuff on the inside of your car. We took off the left side bezel thing. That was a lot quicker than it was on the right side. I ran the wires down under the air box. We're good there. Everything's reattached. So to get through the firewall, the engine bay, to get to your switch is actually right here on the left side, driver's side of the car. It's this nipple looking thing right here. That little thing. It's like a tube. You just cut the top part out so you can actually insert the wire, and it's going to go straight to the foot of the cabin of the car. And that's how you're going to run the wire straight through. So especially on FRSs, it's super easy. You just cut this part. And now we're just gonna feed this wire through the little tube, and it should pop out the other end. And then we're just gonna go inside. We're gonna set up the switch, and I'm gonna show you guys how I wired it. Basically, just found like a fuse that only when you put the key in the ignition, it turns on. So the fuse is not always on. That way we don't kill the battery, and the switch is on the entire time. That's gonna be very bad. We just fed the wire through the firewall of the engine bay. So it's right here, right next to the dead pedal. So what we're gonna do is we need to get to this switch right here. So it's just a little blank placeholder. To get to this part, you're gonna have to pop this side panel of this out. It's really easy, a small hole here. I just grabbed a small screwdriver, stuck it down here, popped it out, and then you can just yank it out like that. To get to this little switch here, we're gonna take out this screw on the side, and this instrument panel right here should just pop out, and then we'll get to here. Okay, so take out the side little panel thing here. There's one screw down here you have to remove, and that's it. There's gonna be a little tab on this side right where my fingers are. You're just gonna pop it in, and this part's gonna pop down. Okay, and that's it. It comes out like that. That's all you have to remove. You don't have to touch anything else. To get to this little thingy, it's gonna be right here in the back. And it's just a clip you're gonna have to pop out with the screwdriver. So I finally got it out. I'm stupid. I had to pop off the bottom part too, not just the top. So I got it to come out. Just use a screwdriver, wedge it in between, it should pop out really quick. Here's our switch. It looks exactly like the placeholder, no different. Looks like that. I'm just gonna stick it from this side. And the little fog light picture thingy should be on top. I'm just gonna go behind there, pop it in, and it should snap in. So you want to find this wire with the little green plug and the little thing that says ignition. The red wire is going to be what you're going to have to find a fuse. Fuse box is like right under here next to the dead pedal. You're going to have to find a fuse to just kind of connect it to. A lot of people who do this professionally probably use some kind of like, I don't even know what they're called, but you can just like put them at the end and you can stick it in with the fuse. Like I said, I'm not a professional, super ghetto, so I just stick it in with the fuse. Nothing has blown up, so we're gonna just go with the way that I know. I know it's not the safest way, so I'm probably gonna like look up how to do it the right way eventually, since now like one of my friends is running lights like this too. But for right now, we're just gonna stick with what I know, and we're just gonna do it this way. So this end just goes behind the switch. Super explanatory, just plug it in. Can't mess this part up. Okay. And black wire is obviously ground, so we're gonna have to find a screw to ground this to. This yellow one is just gonna connect to the yellow cord that we fed through the firewall, and that's just plug straight in. And once you locate the correct fuse, everything should be wired up, and then we're just gonna go finish the front and add the lenses and stuff like that. So okay. So now I kind of just temporarily put everything back in. Switch looking really nice. So now we're going to have to find a ground for this and the fuse to provide a power source. But this part is probably the most painful because you're going to have to lay on your back. The FRS doesn't really have much room, as you guys know if you own one. So RIP back. Alright. Okay. Now, I'm gonna lay like this. It's not the most comfortable. You probably can't really hear me. So after an eternity of hurting my back, I finally found out the fuse that I used for my car, and I found a little screw metal ground thingy. So now we're just gonna test it out. We're just gonna plug the light bulbs in. We're gonna reconnect the battery and test to make sure that all our connections are good. Once we know that they're okay and they turn on and stuff, we can go ahead and just screw these guys in. After several mishaps of me being stupid and not careful, I forgot to ground the wires out, and I forgot to reattach the battery negative terminal and the power. But now we're all good, so I've already tested it, it turns on, but now you guys can see that. Bam.
Yay!
Tiff your fat legs in this shot.
Okay, so after we tested everything is good, now we're gonna have to actually just screw the housing into the little fog light slot here, and then we're just gonna attach this little front cover piece on there. Same thing, you just push it in and it snaps on really easy. Okay, so to save you guys some trouble, this little panel piece right here, there's actually little slots that have been cut out, and you're supposed to like slide these two pieces in through here like this. Like that.
I literally can't kimchi squat without shaking.
So let's go through like that. Don't be like me and put it on the outside. You're never gonna get it to fit. So just stick it through the slot like that, and you're all set.
Thanks, Mr. King.
Okay, guys. So everything is finally done. Here's the final results. Looking good. Yeah. If you guys have any questions about how I did it, or you're still kind of confused about some parts while you're doing your own installation, just leave a comment down below and I will do my best to help you guys out. But thank you for watching and stay tuned for more videos. Peace.